One of the reasons I love using hypnosis and energy work as a healing tool in my practice is because it gives my clients an experience of healing. You see, where therapy fell short for me for years, and where I notice that a lot of my clients feel it falls short for them, is that just simply talking about the problem can feel very cathartic. And there is a small window in the healing phase where you do need someone to bear witness, if nobody has bared witness to the issue before, right? There is a very necessary part of being able to tell your story and not let your cat's tail get in the way of the video. But it's a very small window. After that, it just becomes catharsis. And after that, just talking about the problem can actually ground you more into the issue that you're experiencing. Here's what I mean. If you go to therapy once a week for panic attacks, well, the panic attacks may have started with a very small association. So maybe you're just getting panic attacks in big open spaces. Maybe you're just getting panic attacks in small crowded spaces. So you go to therapy and you're talking about the panic attacks. You're talking about the panic attacks. And yes, you've maybe gotten to the root of the issue, because talking can also lead you to some insight with that. But then it's just talking about it. And what that's doing is that's lighting up the neural pathways with the emotion of panic. And it's just getting the brain kind of reactivated, and it's deepening those channels rather than healing them. So by the end of the hour, your brain is all lit up and zizzing with this emotion of panic. And, the therapist will give you some tools, which hopefully do help you throughout the day. But you go out to your car and your brain is still in an elevated state. It's still fizzing with panic. And now it's looking for associations as to what this panic could mean, because the brain is very literal. It's not looking for, okay, hey, we just had this because we were in therapy. Your brain is actually going to attach that panic to something in order to make it make sense. So now the panic attack that just started in small crowded spaces is going to attach itself to driving, is going to attach itself to walking back into the office. And you can see where that can kind of actually snowball the problem. Now, there are things like EMDR, which do attempt to pull things out of the unconscious, which will help you discover the origin of the panic. But then it's kind of like unpacking your suitcase and then just leaving it all on the bed. Then you still have to talk about the problem in order to resolve it. So I find that when my clients get an experience and they actually get to go on their own journey of healing, that's when the healing really becomes effective, and that's when the wound becomes healed.